Yeah, that's a message.
What if I don't want to be quiet?
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where something goes wrong on some side somewhere. Yeah. Woohoo!
58.
What, we have an intro? Yeah. I know.
I don't know. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. T-shirt yesterday in November. I mean, come on.
What? Thank you, Sean. And Lily decided to just jump on my desk again. So yeah, and I got to deal with Lily now. That's because you hate everybody. So unfortunately, everybody doesn't get to look at Lily's butthole as she's doing weird things. But yes, Laz will get something worked out eventually, and everything will magically. It's kind of like his Discord or his Zoom is just the NBNN logo now. Where is your microphone? I don't know. Yeah. No. Get down. I don't want you on my mouse. Yes. Oh yes. Use the microphone to scratch your cheeks. Yes.
Let's see. Is that going to work for you? Can you hear me, Jack?
I can hear you still.
And can you guys hear me finally?
Yes, they can hear you finally.
Yeah,
Yes.
for some reason I don't know what the heck's going on. It's not showing my Yeti as an actual microphone, and I'm using the Yeti. But
Is it being identified as a USB mic?
no, usually shows up just as the Yeti. So I had to switch over. Thankfully, I have this microphone here. Microphone USB audio codec, but that's not it. Usually shows up as my Yeti, but okay. Anyway, this will have to do for today, and I can go.
Quit tonguing the Yeti? No, never, Bridge Troll,
No.
never. The Yeti deserves to be licked.
But let's put this back in motion here. Let's bring that back because it gets stuck after a while.
So are you going to come back in Zoom as well?
What do you mean Zoom? I'm in. Oh.
You got to click on Start Camera.
Yeah. I got to get to. I don't know why that happened.
I don't know either.
I don't know why. It's just one of them weeks.
And I will say that
One of them
someone
weeks.
did send me a tweet that the climate crisis could kill off great tits.
Great tits.
What? It's a real.
I
tweet,
can't
man.
wait to hear. I just
here, Sean, just for you, I'll post the link in
Yeah.
Discord.
So this is a storm that we're contending with now. You can see this crazy path it's taken. It came this way, and it came that way, then it went up that way, and then back around the other way. And we're getting all the...
this is Edda.
This is a tropical storm. What is it? See what it says here. Why ain't it given? Yeah, Edda.
Yeah.
Edda. Causing all sorts of havoc. But anyway. All right, we have audio. I don't know why my other audio isn't working, but
couldn't tell you.
Don't know.
Because it'd be great if y'all could actually hear Lily purring.
Purr.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Lily's having fun. And a moldy potato, thank you for that follow. So we do have some Shroud news for you if you want to go over to the Tweeterverse.
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 So
hold on.
20 hours ago.
Hold on.
Okay. And Lily is rubbing her face up against the volume button on my microphone. And thank you for that raid there, Necronut.
Necronut.
Yes. So out on the Tweeterverse, Chris is tweeting out that Undone thinks he has the public API server up and running. Give it a spin.
It is.
Yes. Less than 3. Why, thank you, Waldo, for that 100 bits.
Waldo.
Almost 2/3 of the way, or 2/5 of the way there to Game of Marbles. And a new patch came out an hour ago.
An hour ago.
Patch notes are still being updated here with the magical link to
the patch notes.
The patch notes.
Yeah, let's see if they've been updated even more. There was only 3 bullet points when I looked the last time. Let's see if it's been updated with more bullet points.
It is still 3 bullet points.
3 bullet points still.
So build number 1131, which came out an hour and 8 minutes ago.
1311, you mean?
What? 1311? What did I say?
1131.
Oh, whoops. 1311. Whatever. It includes a possible fix for the massive durability damage issue. Possible.
Don't know. Because we don't know nothing.
Possible fix. We don't know.
We don't know nothing.
Figure it out. Plus more logging for it because we turned on some additional logging. out in Decilis, Corsten
There you go.
should now correctly ask for a taming necklace for a blanket horse in exchange for a rideable blanket horse.
Instead of a Palomino horse and sitting there going, you ain't getting your damn horse.
It's like,
Thank you for that, Vix. Yeah,
thank you.
that was the guy that was pissing me off because he wouldn't take that, and up in the reward box it said Palomino horse, so he wouldn't take it regardless whether you had the right one. Yeah,
And,
regardless of whether you had it.
Yeah, player-owned town lights counts adjusted for the 2 sizes that were missed.
But those huge ones.
And municipalities.
Yes, for those huge ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lily's looking at me like all forlornly, and she's very, very, very like, you're not petting me. What's wrong with you?
All right, hang on a second. Got to do something. Where is it? You're not even showing. Why ain't you showing?
I don't know what you're trying to do. So, Laz, technical difficulties.
Bear with me 1 second. Yeah. Bear with me one second as I reset the audio.
Yeah. You know what I forgot to do is click on reset and then click on open giveaway because now I have a giveaway open for a free Steam key.
And bring this back.
And
think
Sean,
that's why I lost my other microphone. All right, let's see if we can get the proper microphone back now. Let's see. Nope.
What are you doing? And that's Lily knocking over empty cans with her tail.
Nope, not gonna do it. So we'll have to look at that afterwards.
You're not
John, that fucker Pack Slayer, thank you for 100 bits.
Yes.
Something's hosed somewhere where something's got the Yeti locked up, and it shouldn't be that way. Yes, which is probably Discord just using the Yeti exclusively and not letting it go. So that's all right. We'll get through this like we always do. Thank goodness for redundancy. I'll tell you what. I love this shit.
We're so bad at technology that we have to use 2 streams.
That's right. How does this mic sound, by the way? Does it sound halfway decent to you guys and gals out there?
It sounds good
fine.
today.
No, you guys over here in Discord are actually coming through the Yeti. You guys are actually hearing me normally. The people out in the stream are hearing me through this microphone. It's one of them unexplained mysteries of the NBNN live stream. Don't ask me why that's happening today, but yeah. And yeah, okay, I got to do that too. Sorry, folks. Just
You're coming across good live.
all right, good. I've thought about just using this one.
It is a lower quality microphone that Laz is using over there. So yeah, versus the Yeti, you gotta love the
big difference.
Yeti.
Giveaways finally open.
Giveaways open on both streams, and I hope everybody likes my folding chair over there. But yes, we have other Shroud news and discussions to bring you today.
Absolutely.
And we may or may not pull out a soapbox again today. There's no telling. But don't forget, enter in.
Were you able to get over to that UDIC link? The UDIC link?
Yes, the UDIC link.
And were you able to scroll down to the appropriate content on that one?
I don't know which one's the appropriate content.
Trust me, scroll down. You'll know it when you see it.
the someone attacking a gargoyle, or are you talking about like musical instruments, or are you talking about shroud boxes?
Shroud boxes. There we go. Shroud boxes.
Out in the wild.
Out in the wild. Let's start off with some shroud boxes out in the wild, because this is pretty wild. Really to see out there.
In a bargain bin for $2.49.
Yeah. Shared from another group that somebody found a bin just full of these. That's right. $1.250.
Is that a VHS tape on the far left-hand side?
I believe
see
it is. There's a whole bunch of them stacked up on the upper left-hand side over here,
Yeah.
up in
But
this
Shroud
corner.
boxes in some random store somewhere out there for $2.49 each. And if you have not received your pledge box yet, definitely pester Portalarium and support at portalarium.com and say, I have not received my box yet.
Well,
Where
what
is
makes
it?
me curious is that Portalarium should have control over all this stock. How did all this get out there in the wild like that? That's my big question. Is what?
So it may have been a ship out to Amazon, and then Amazon saying, hey, this stock is not flying off, and then they sold it for ultra cheap to someone else.
Well, let's see. Okay, let's look and see if it's for sale on Amazon still.
I don't know. And Blake and Sash, thank you for that follow. Here, let me go to Amazon and do.
Yeah. Shroud of the
And
Avatar, Forsaken Virtues,
the boxed edition.
Yeah.
If you notice, it does not have a price next to it, which means that it's no longer carried by Portalarium or by Amazon.
Available from these sellers, and then see all buying options.
Yep. So no longer available directly from Amazon. Otherwise, so Amazon divested themselves of their stock.
Amazon dumped the warehouse.
Yep.
250. But commentary in this link for anybody who might be interested and happen to be a UDIC member. They've reached out to the people who found those, and if you want a wayward copy, reach out in the UDIC Facebook group, and you might be able to get your hands on a copy dirt cheap.
And if you're not a UDIC member already, it is the ultimate.
Why aren't you?
Chapter. Why aren't you a UDIC member? I mean, UDIC.
Only took me 20 plus years to join. I should have joined back, and I always said, "Yeah, I'll join. Yeah, I'll join. Yeah, I'll join."
Yep.
Finally did it. I've got several years in now, thankfully.
Yep. And my brother sent me a picture of his lunch. It appears to be macaroni and cheese with hot dogs.
Oh, yay.
Oh man.
Aren't you, Dick? I am. That's right.
I'm a UDIC member. Yeah.
What's up, Dr. D? Yeah, so interesting to see. And again, I'm guessing those are just the basic retail boxes. And again, the trinkets are probably the Ankh that comes in there and the coin are probably worth the $250, and the digital media with the.
Well, the printed copy of the map, the cloth map, is probably worth $250.
I don't know if there's a cloth map inside the retail box. Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Inside the regular one, yeah, okay.
Yep.
So that would be worth it. That would be worth it.
But yeah, so that is there. Oh, that's what a disaster looks like.
Power to the fish people.
Oh no. Okay, so we also have all kinds of other things besides Lazarus hurricane, tropical storm stuff.
Hey, it's cooperating today.
Let's talk about Econdis's dismount.
Econdis, I like this one, but you know what? I've heard several different people ask for this to be left alone for whatever reason. Noob Skyblabber, 300 bits. Thank you very much, Noob.
You know that takes you to 600, and you need to get Noob a game key.
That's right. Noob's got himself a mystery game key, and he can call out a track number if he so wishes. Econdis is already making his case. Leave the default as escape. Leave the default. Noob says we're going to do a random track, so we're going to load up a random track over here on Marbles. We'll get back to Econdis' stuff in a moment. And let's see what he got himself. We're into a brand new batch of mystery game keys. And you've got yourself a copy of Think of the Children. Think of the children, Jack. Think of the children.
Think of the children as I kill them.
$9.99 on Steam.
If you are a subscriber and you do play 11, don't forget that gets you the Vanny Ball. Or if you just do play and one of the others on the left-hand side, you don't be a subscriber. On the right-hand side, you have to be a subscriber.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to hold off. I didn't get this loaded up. There we go. I have the Storm too, and that's awful friggin' loud.
Oh, don't worry. As soon as you get next to the storm cloud that's rotating, that's where it also gets really loud in that map. But yeah. I'm going to be playing Speedrun 2, and we are going to be clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. That gives you 69 seconds to join in on both streams for your chance to win something from Laz or myself.
That's right. This will trigger the first giveaway of the day, so...
You send me all your scrolls. Yes.
Noob Skydiver, there he is. Let's get you your game key. Think of the children. Think of the children.
Think of the children. Oh, man. That, whenever I get to it, I need to bring up what my game key is. The next one. Oh, the next key that I have up for sale, or up for giveaway.
Up for giveaway, not for sale.
Up for sale is something related to Warhammer. Not telling you which one it is, but it's something related to Warhammer.
All right, we've got the race about to begin as we're going to be rimming a dark, wet hole.
Yeah, whereas I get to rim a dark green hole over on my side. So don't forget, !I love free shit to join in on that giveaway. I haven't met the threshold yet on my stream to trigger that giveaway yet, so it's right now it's closer to the end of the show than right now. So you can always contribute some bits and make it go faster.
Okie dokie. So coming out first, Sin Assist.
Yay! Sean Paxlayer is in the lead on my side right now.
Crossfire Bug's Eye says, screw you, I want to get ahead and get some.
Damn.
But he's going to get held up here at the funnel. And Sin Assist and Ozzy fighting as we drop.
And Sean still has a lead over Submarine Mike, who is right on his ass.
Ozzy. Come on.
Uh-oh, Submarine Mike in the lead now.
Ozzy just ejected? Ozzy was ejected. Sage Eye's taking that lead. Sin Assist just ejected? No, Irish Eyes ejected.
Tina wants to go down the brown hole.
Tina is running away into the mixer.
Okay, Submarine Mike, can you make it?
Necronut ejected. Sean Paxlayer says, screw you all, I'm going in for the win.
And
as he steals it.
Dropped in first. Submarine Mike, I do need your in-game name if you just type that in chat, and I will mail you some scrolls.
Congrats, Sean.
On that victory.
Sean, are you in game?
Okay.
Yes, I am.
There he is.
Slate.
Sean, do you have a mount yet?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a blanket horse?
No, I don't.
Now you do. including your
Can I
scrolls.
can I use the blanket in the barn?
For your horse?
Sure. I
Not
don't
for the
see why.
horse. Other activities.
With the horse? I mean, that's a little weird, but yeah, you can. But yeah,
That was actually the first porn video I ever saw, but that's a different story.
At the donkey show?
okay, back to the dismount keybind and Econdis's request for
Oh,
anything
we
other
haven't even
than the
finished the race
escape
yet.
key.
There we go. There we
You
go.
haven't
I
finished.
got you, Jack. I love it.
You too can watch Lunch with Les and Jack and keep your hand on your face. Okay. Did you mail off all your scrolls? Did
Yes.
you do your giveaway?
I haven't done the giveaway yet, but let's go ahead and
Okay.
do that. Let's close out the giveaway and pick ourselves a winner. And let's see who has gotten the next mystery game key is going to be Treasure Pile. Treasure Pile. Let's see what we've got for treasure. Trailer Trashers. We've got Trailer Trashers for Treasure Pile.
Sweet.
And let's see what that's going for. $4.99 on Steam. Treasure Pile. Congrats, Treasure.
Okay, so back to Econdis's request. Please, can we get a dismount keybind added for those of us who use escape for other things like closing everything else?
Yeah,
Can't
very
keep myself
rarely do I
out.
actually use the escape key for anything other than that. I mean, the only time I tend to use the escape key is when I get into a POT or someplace and my run button doesn't want to work, and sometimes you got to hit that escape key to get things moving. I don't know.
You
but
mean that super intuitive double click tap W in order to run?
no, just sometimes when you zone into a place, you just go to run and it does nothing.
Yeah.
It just you stand there and you're hitting the button and you're hitting your mouse and you don't go anywhere until you hit the escape key.
Yeah, that's because you're in a text box.
Oh no, but
Yeah. And please, for the love of bacon, make it so that interacting with an item just drops me off the mount rather than telling me that I can't interact while mounted.
Yes, that's one of those other things. If we're going to have things like that are going to cause us, like when you get up, if you're riding your mount and you get to those gates right up here in the top of Owl's Head, and you click on the gate, instead of sitting there like a stupid idiot, and you don't have the tab that's telling you can't do that while you're mounted open, so you don't see the error message going, you're an idiot, you can't do that while you're mounted. It should automatically just dismount you when you try to interact with something. Okay?
And Econdis wants everybody to know that he is now a bug moderator.
Bug moderator.
Bug moderator Econdis, congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So is that like, one of our own just got made? Is that what that is?
Another one of our own. Yes. He's a made man.
The made man.
Made to do way too much
That's right.
stuff. So speaking of horse, we should talk about the Lost Veil style of horse.
The Lost Veil style of horse. That's right, because I thought that's what the shadow mount was, personally.
Yeah.
And that's what this person references, Jeffy.
Well, I instead of being blacks for the shadow, it needs to be that blue for that ethereal one. So, and then Lily is back on my desk, which only happens during the show and occasionally at a 9 o'clock meeting as well. But yes.
Oh, I thought we fixed that. It cannot be used because it's locked. My horses. Hold on, wasn't that in the bug fixes? I don't know.
Yeah, Lily needs more room on my desk.
I thought that was
She's feeling a little crowded.
yeah. That was on November 3rd. Mounts can now be locked into inventory and still be used. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's my locked mount in inventory, and when I'm clicking on it, it goes So, Mr. Bug Hunter.
Reopen it. Reopen it.
That bug is not fixed.
Yeah,
Let's just see something. I'm just going to see
go
something.
moderate your own post.
See, it can be used from the taskbar locked, but it can't be used directly as locked. Now that's a bug, so that's got to be reported. But yeah, I thought this was the mount from the unicorn-looking thing, the shadow mounts here. So you're saying the color would be a little different, like a bluish instead of a purplish?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from there, it's
Escape key to dismount.
Lily wants me to pet her more.
But of course.
Oh, escape key to dismount. Yeah. But yes, lots and lots of mount fixes and things. And I would really wish for crafting to be fixed.
It's coming.
It's coming.
That was next Christmas.
So I expect the year 2021 update supposed to be the year that loot no longer sucks.
Well, I have a funny feeling that we won't see a post like that for 2021 because
well, just because the way too many of the ideas that were written about are
don't lawyer me, bro. Just there's only so many times you could say that, So when you have it written down, you have to, yeah. Yeah, I just don't think Chris is going to do another one for next year. I think that's just my feeling.
No roadmap whatsoever. Yeah.
He may surprise us. He may surprise us, but I don't think so. That's just me. Anyway.
That or do the questing overhaul. Yeah, because that's going to take a long time to redo.
What else we got on tap for today?
Well, I've got a problem in the sense that Lily is on top of my mouse and I can't get to it.
Uh-huh.
So you guys get to look at this stream right here. And oh, wait, hold on. I might be able to get to the mouse. Hold on. Okay, I got to the mouse. But yes, we also have the concept of why PvP will never work in soda.
Why? Why? Oh, we're up to 3 pages. We're up to 3 pages on this. I didn't realize this has been a runaway over the last.
Hold on. I still have it as 2, so I have not. I
haven't refreshed it. It might be further than that. No, 3 pages. Yeah.
No, it's 3 pages. But yes. So Schultz wants to say, so there I was minding my own business in Grunwald Shardfall. After killing the 3 dragons, another player
down by the school.
Yeah. I was still fully buffed, and I don't think I have a skill under 140. That player, I would think high level in Archer arrived. Before I could get within 50 yards of him or her, set off 2 glyphs, rapid fire and aim shot, and I met my demise. I am not the most experienced player in the game for certain, but I have a decent level of skills. If I can face tank in Ether, how reasonable is it that another player can 2-shot me? I respect the fact that players in the Gemma range are very powerful, but this is why only a ranged, perhaps mage build will only work in PvP. This is why most of us avoid the PvP areas. Helpful hint, since you are duping areas in the new lands, How about the PvP only areas are as non-PvP with a drop in XP? Maybe Sarah can last in a PvP contest. Please let me know how to do it. But it seems any melee build has a huge disadvantage. End of rant.
Yeah. First off, I'm gonna defer to my buddy Jack over here because absolutely, I now play a ranged character in this game because if I don't have to get near you to kill you, I'm not going
You're not
to.
taking You're not
So
going to be taking damage.
if you're going to play PvP, you know what? If my opponent can't hit me to cause damage because I'm 50 yards away shooting arrows in his ass, well, hello, that's a strategy. But yes, I can understand where he's coming from. And I can really understand a good archer who is even stealthed to the point where he can get right up on somebody far enough away to just plunk his butt. But this guy saw this one coming. I mean, he saw him coming, apparently. So,
yeah, and started to go after him, but never came anywhere near.
yeah.
But yes, you mean you can bard an arrow at the same time?
Yes,
Yeah,
and then there's 3 pages now worth of commentary as to what makes PvP and why it's balanced and why it's not balanced and here we go again. So, tell you what, I would really love to see that full loot experiment out there. We've done every other experiment in the world in this game except for the full loot one. Maybe you'll find something interesting if you give us a month or two of full loot and see how PvP takes off. Maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, we could be wrong, but yeah. Make the risk and reward. Okay, come on, let's not play with this kid gloves on anymore. If you want risk and reward,
Hey, imagine that. Someone is tweeting right now at Catnip Game. When is the full loot experiment for PvP coming? Yeah. And El Arroyo wants everybody to know that per my last email is office speak for bitch, can you read?
Yes.
Thankfully that wasn't like some sort of something else that may have been up there.
Sean, yeah, the thing you're missing is that just about any average Joe can get to 140 these days, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do it. Just because you're at 140 doesn't mean you can actually, battle. Is one of the things I've always said is, and first off, you guys, most of you probably agree with me that real world experience beats the living daylight out of somebody who is textbook and can take a good test. And I always pointed to the A+ certification. Well, I'm A+ certified. Well, I scored a perfect score on the test. Oh yeah, okay. Well, how do you fix this network problem? Well, I'll have to look at it. Well, you take a good test, but if you really don't know the answer, you don't know the real world principles to it, how good you do on a test doesn't do you any good when you're sitting there in a client's office trying to fix their server when it's fucking down, I mean, just anyway.
Let me Google that for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, but when it comes to PvP, it's one where it's like, you're never going to make people happy as it pertains to PvP. Because the expectations for PvP are, it's like, no, I don't want to play PvP. I only want a PvE. There are so many areas where when it comes to designing PvP, they've put in
right, Candace, I tell you.
Besides the adventure scenes, you also have in Owl's Head a keep basement or a castle basement that's a PvP zone. The entire thing is PvP zone.
Yeah, right
Out
over
in
there.
Ardoris,
Right over there.
out in
that way.
Ardoris, you have the team-based arena with a spectator section. Then you have what was that one where they did the 5 versus 5 that got like 3 people in it? What was that one?
I thought that was the arena out in Erie. Not Erie,
there's an
Adoris.
arena out in Erie.
No, I thought it was the one in Adoris.
Ardoris can be actually more.
Oh, the Obsidian Trials. Yeah, it's Trials.
Yeah.
Forgot about them. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we forgot about whatever bay it is up there, Blood Bay.
Blood Bay. Yeah. But it's one where there needs to be a purpose to PvP. And that's something that's never really been worked on. It's like, instead of like I propose like a 4 faction system, and those factions would actually have control of certain elements. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I also say turn the control points into PvP zones and make the group owning the control point responsible for collecting something. And if you have a PvP group that's collecting that, they're receiving let's say a portion of the taxes from that area. Then after that, it's like, imagine what people are going to start doing. They're going to go PvP. It's all entirely consensual in the fact that you don't have to go into those zones if you don't want to.
Now, well, I'll point out, and again, our usual reference is Ultima Online and how that started everything. But I'll point out to Rockstar Games. I congratulate them, because in the worlds they build, GTA Online and Red Dead Online are both worlds where you're PvP whether you fucking like it or not. The minute you enter the game, you're open. Yeah. You're fair game to anybody else in the damn world. Period. And that's the way it should be, just like in real life. If you walk out your door, I mean, I don't think people should just be able to walk up to you and cold cock you, but you understand that shit happens once you leave the safety confines of your home base. So, I mean, maybe you make it so that your house is a safe place. I don't know, but yeah, I know. Don't tell me about the trammies, BT. I know, but but you get the point that once you enter online into these games, and they both have offline mode, so you can play unmolested if that's your wish, but it's a different experience altogether. And if you don't safeguard your, now there's a lot of stuff like they can't take your horses, but they can take your ammo, they can take weapons that are dropped, they can take, if you leave your car unlocked, somebody can steal your damn car and drive off with it. So don't leave your car unlocked. Of course, all sorts of other things. But if you forget to bank your money when you just made a heist, somebody kills your ass. Well, all that money's theirs. They take your money. So it's just that way in a lot of games these days. I don't understand why we've got to have this. Well, you can go PvP over here if you're flagged. No, man, make it PvP. But anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like, okay, you're going to end up with something. Yes, the masses asked for their pixels to be safe. That is this world. Other worlds have the old UO rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is one where it's like, what are you going to end up doing? It's like, we need to build the population of the game. We need to build it. It's in everybody's best interest to have a much larger game population. And how do we achieve that? How do we get players to come into the game?
You got to entice them with something.
Yeah. And we have to look at the systems and the mechanics that we're missing. And one of them that we're severely lacking in is PvP and meaningful PvP. So, yeah. And rare deco. Rare. Deco. Yeah.
Ozzy, were you here yesterday?
Yeah. There are no rares in Shroud.
Yes.
None whatsoever, because everything
Okay,
doesn't
so
matter
then
whether or
you
not it's
know. Okay.
exclusive or not. Yeah. But yeah. Then so it's like there's so much to look at. Yeah. Bridge Troll, we had masses enter the game when we had a forced lockdown and we couldn't keep their interest.
Actually, is hang on a
And,
second.
and Eve also has a point. Optimize the game so it doesn't take a gazillion memory and run the CPU at 80+%. Yeah.
I'm looking
Although
for
my system's a little bit weird in the sense that I've got 64 gigs of RAM. So mine's a little bit different, but my CPU's at 100% right now. Of course, that's one core.
let's since you're talking about that, let's take a look at the numbers. The projected numbers. Ozzy Quester, thank you for 200 bits. And that's going to get us a quote from Lazarus Long.
And that should be another game of marbles.
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Okay. Yeah. I only need 200 bits for game of marbles.
Okay, let's see. Security people always spy on their bosses. They can't help it. It's a syndrome that goes with the job. Lazarus Long.
It's true that. From Ozzy.
Yeah.
It is one where, security people are always, what's going on in everybody else's world? And stop looking at my shit because I need to pull out my tinfoil hat.
How many people play Shroud of the Avatar? Let's go look at this post. This is actually at shroudoftheavatar.net. This is actually from the public API.
What are you looking at?
The link I just gave you. How many people play Shroud of the Avatar?
Yeah. And then, so like 800 to 1,000 most days.
Well,
as far as the estimate,
the blue is confirmed players, and the gray is estimated players, and then we have the new characters created timeline of how many characters are being created on a daily basis, with over about an average of 80 to 100 characters being created on a daily basis. And then, so, I mean, 100 players coming in a day, is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. I'm sure 1,000 players a day. Yeah, 1,000 players a day is better, but, it still shows that people are coming in on a daily basis. People are finding out. And again, there was never a major advertising push on this game to say, hey, this game exists. I still, to this day, see people in different forums out there going, how did I not know about this game?
Well, even if that's the case, that any kind of advertising is always targeted in some way. Even if they took out millions of dollars of advertising, you're still going to always have someone sit there and say, how did I not know about this? It's always going to be the case. So it's one where it's like, you had all those articles written by MMORPG. You had like all of the news information in all the MMO newsy shit. I don't even know what to call them. They're not magazines.
E-zines.
E-zines. but it's what do you want? I mean, if the budget was great enough, hey, you know what? What if they spent $18 million on a Super Bowl advertisement? And Lily really is on top of my mouse right now. So yeah, Lily has taken control of my mouse.
Lily's now producing the show on Jack's side for him, so you'll have to just deal with it.
Thankfully, it's scrolling down to the bottom.
BT, I have to agree. There'll never be a major advertising push. Tina, I have never seen an advertisement for this game anywhere, and I know Chris takes out advertisements monthly, but it's not a big bunch. But I've never seen an advertisement for the game myself anywhere.
As Tina says, any advertisement that you see or I see is a complete waste because we are already players of the game.
And maybe why I've never seen an advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know the algorithms are really good when they're targeting those ads, and they're targeting shit at me that I'm already searching for. I already know that, and I'm searching for a lot of shit. So they've got stuff, you know.
And realistically, the best source of advertising right now is really going to be Google AdWords and getting out in front of people that way through Google AdWords. All other advertising revenues are really not worth the money. Advertising on Facebook doesn't work because the time that they tried to advertise on Facebook, they made it look like a mobile game. And it's like, it's not a fucking Facebook game.
And, well, that and the fact that Facebook advertising is for something where you're looking for a customer base where you can sell them product over and over and over.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Anyway.
Yes, it is. It is very nice. But yeah. But it's one where it's like, yeah, it's the best source of advertisement is the player base talking about it, people being aware of it. Yeah, know what? Find a way to pay some of those big streamers to stream the game, and that would probably be even better. And which means that you have to pay the big streamers to stream the game, and that's how a lot of games actually get out there as well.
Interesting thought.
Yeah, and that's one where it's like, okay, you don't pay small streamers. It's got to be you're paying Ninja to spend 80 hours on this game.
Pay them to complete the whole game.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah, and then from there, it's like, okay, as soon as something like that happens, and you know the guy's got like hundreds of thousands of viewers. I need my mouse. Yeah. Okay.
Econdis, there is no post.
Yeah, and that was
what it was me showing you on screen that when I stood up and clicked on my mount here on screen, that I get this cannot be used message. It says because it's locked. Now it can be used directly off of the hotbar down here, but it cannot be used directly from the inventory. So what I was saying was bug that bug. Well, no, I pointed out the fact that it was in the patch notes as fixed, and it's fixed, but it's not fixed.
It's half-ass fixed. I don't have a mount, so don't look for me to answer it. But you know, it's way past that time where we talk about the NBNN.
I do. What do you mean you don't have a mount?
What's going on?
Let's give you a mount.
Man, I do not own any horses.
Oh,
anymore.
Hold on. Let's. Well, then we got to get you some horses then. Let's. Oops, wrong.
Got NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendars on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button at the top, and you. Shit. Fuck. What'd you do? Thankfully, I don't see any blood yet from that one. I've had my hand behind my back, and Lily was deciding, hey, I want to put my claws into your finger. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up so we can talk about your community events, email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will do something with it eventually. If you don't have that, you can always message Laz somewhere. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yeah. Tina, you're absolutely right. The problem I have with spreading the word is Chapter 1 kind of sucks. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. Tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia. Listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with us. 7 p.m. this evening is going to be the 70s at 7 on WRFB, and that is followed at 10 p.m. by the Wecked Room with Waz's Wad, where he covers some walk and roll history.
Yes, and let's take pause. I put some pictures in Discord a little while ago so that you can
did?
share them.
Oh, yeah. You did.
And a little early this year, but gotta say thank you to Eagle. Eagle has sent us our annual Christmas card here at NBNN, and I gotta say thank you, Eagle.
Are those tits? Are those tits on that card?
Are those tits in that card?
What kind of birds are those? Are those tits?
I don't know. They could be tits on the card.
Yeah. From Eagle and fam. Thank you, Eagle, for that Christmas
yes,
card.
Thank you very much. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Thank you. Love you, man.
Thank you for the Christmas card.
That's right. But meanwhile, you're tuned in to Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us in replays on YouTube and Twitch, WRFB. If you've gotten this far, you like what you see, hit those buttons above, hit those buttons below, subscribe, follow, notify, hit the alerts. But more importantly, donate, because that's what keeps us here, keeping you entertained every Monday through Friday right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, thanks to your donations keeping us here this long. What?
Those aren't robins, are they?
I don't know. I am not a birder. Not a birder. But somebody wants to look at them in Discord and do a bird ID and let us know, hey. The BMC wants you to check out Blackrock Cove, located in the Quell region near the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. Shroudmusic.com for your ABC file needs. Cappius' wares, because Cappius has got all your wood that you need out at shroudmarketplace.com. And of course, anything and everything is available at shroudmarketplace.com, because it is the place to go for all your virtual vendable goods here inside Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah, that's right. You need to go to shroudmarketplace.com, register an account, and then buy everything. And if you're like us, you need to click on that vendor registration on the left-hand side. After you do that, put all your items up for sale. Someone's going to buy it at some point in time, and while you're waiting for it to sell, put it in a chest or in a bank. You get to set the price. You get to set the quantity you have up for sale. It's not a brokered item, and as soon as that item sells, you get paid. And you get an email saying, hey, this is the person you need to go deliver it to.
Just like I did yesterday at shroudmarketplace.com.
Yeah. Gotta love shroudmarketplace.com. The best place to go buy or sell anything
List it
Shroud
and forget
related.
it.
As long as it's not a bannable offense, you can buy or sell it at shroudmarketplace.com.
Absolutely. Gonna remind everybody to get in on the giveaway.
Oh yeah, Box Trade just got in a second ago, but it is time to pull some giveaways.
That's right.
You ready to
Time to
pull
pull some
giveaway?
giveaways. Time to get. I haven't pulled it yet. Is getting ready though. But we're going to take a peek out there and see. Is anybody streaming besides us worthy of getting a raid today?
Person that we're going to raid is
The lovely Vivid.
Lovely
Vivid.
Wivet. Lovely Wivet is who we're
Lovely
going to raid today.
Vivid. Okay. We will raid him. But let's go ahead and close out this giveaway. Pick ourselves a winner. And Tina, congratulations. You are the winner. And let's see what Tina's got himself a copy of.
Econdis is the wiener on my side, and he's getting himself a copy of Warhammer Quest.
Tina, you've got a copy of Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn, 1999 on Steam. Congratulations. Shaq Fu. That's right. Shaq Fu. Right here on stream. And while we're getting ready, let's go ahead and
Warhammer Quest is $14.99 at on Steam right now. So
very cool.
Still Warhammer game. Warhammer. But yes, it is time for us to actually thank everybody and get out of here.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to be rating the lovely Vivid here on stream, and got to be thanking a few people today.
Again, and I guess
Let's say thanks to Noob, Skyblabber, Ozzy Quester,
all those follows, and
Sean Paxlayer, Waldo. Thank you all for your donations today. We love you guys. And of course, check out the lovely Vivid coming up next here on stream. But we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. And Cleo wants to know, is it Monkey's Mac or Monkey Smack? Oh.